remember going into my mom's closet and looking at her jewelry collection, and now I see my daughter do that. That is what I think about when we buy jewelry for the store. We are big believers in mixed metals, and we have always been collectors and curators. We're looking for things that will stay with you, that you can hand down, that are interesting, that all mesh together and can be worn all the time or on special occasions. Jewelry is such a simple and fast tweak to basic outfits. So you can have something super simple on and just change your accessories, your earrings, your necklace, your rings, and it changes the outfit. It's like the details of your personality and the details of what interests you sort of on display. And I think it's really cool that you can change that throughout the day or daily. You don't have to wear it, but when you do, it kind of brings out different parts of your personality. So we try to think about that when we shop for the whole store, but specifically with jewelry, we look for things that can be both delicate, depending on how you're feeling or what you're wearing, or kind of edgy, depending on how you're feeling and what you're wearing. Mixed metals we've always been into because they again can go with whatever tone your hair is or whatever shade your skin is that season of year or whatever color you're wearing. Things like these two necklaces. I wear these two almost every single day. We have a brass one and a silvery one, and they are adjustable. So you can wear them truly with any outfit. So they could be all the way long and then they go all the way up to being chokers. What? It's that's what we look for in jewelry is things that you can just always go to. I keep this stack on my ear because I know it works, but I know I can trade out one or two things if I want to switch it up. But things that you just know are going to work. Another way we do that is we have rings that are adjustable because if you're like me, your ring size fluctuates based on what you've been eating and drinking. One thing we love about adjustable rings is they're easy to buy for other people because you don't have to guess their ring size and they can fit on any finger. But if you're buying it for yourself, anything that's adjustable is going to move through the seasons with you or throughout the day because it's never going to not fit. And when they're adjustable, you can move them to different fingers so that you can mix them with other rings. And then we found some modular earrings, which just makes sense. These are called jackets. So this little brass back piece actually comes off and can be worn in front of the stud or behind your ear. So I actually just keep a pair of these jackets in a little Altoids tin in my makeup bag so I can throw these on behind whatever earring I'm wearing. So you can put it on the front, put your stud through it and have it on the front, or you can put it on the back side so it adds dimension. We have a lot of options that do that. And then these are one of my very favorites. They match the angle of your jawline, which is super flattering. And the fringe is on the back side of your ear, just like the jacket. So the great thing about these is they can be worn as is, but then the backs can be put on any earring you have, or only on one side, which is another thing we've started doing is selling earrings by singles. So I have three piercings on each side, which means I have six options. Any earrings that we sell in singles, we also sell in sets. This gives you options, and then you're only paying for what you'll wear. So back to these. These are the earring backs. So they just go right behind your ear as the back of your earring, and they can just be tucked on any earring you already have, which is so smart. And then these are called earring additions, and they have a little hole in the top. So they're basically jackets without the studs. You put your own stud through them. I have the little mini fringe right here on my second piercing through an earring I already had. And then we've also gotten really into cuffs. So you don't have to get a cartilage piercing. These, they seem intimidating or they seem like they're not going to stay on. But when you learn where to place them, you're golden. So you just tuck it on your ear, just slide it on your ear and then tuck it down. Every ear is different, which is super interesting. And both of your ears could be different. So you may have to figure out which side it looks best on. But once you tuck it down in there, it's really safe. I took a shower with it the other day and forgot about it. It was still on. I work out a lot and it stays on. But once you figure out that little placement, you're safe. We have probably have like 12 different cuffs right now. A lot of them are also mixed metals, so you can truly wear them with whatever you're wearing. And then a lot of them you can kind of spread out so it looks like multiple piercings. We also work to have gender neutral jewelry, so it can be worn by anyone. We have some larger sizes in rings. These are solid bronze and extremely detailed, a lot of adjustable rings that can be worn by anyone, a lot of longer necklaces, again, men, women, made for anyone who wants a little sparkle. What else? This guy, if you want to feel like a dragon, which I didn't know I wanted till I found this. Look at this, it's crazy. Are you serious? At a holiday party? What? We also work hard to find pieces that are easily lovable and apply to a lot of different styles. Again, depending on your energy, they'll kind of wear differently. Our jewelry section is easy to shop, easy to find something for anyone. And we gift wrap. So anything you find in our store, we can gift wrap, but jewelry fits perfectly in this little box. And if you want to add something to it, we can do a bigger box or a bigger bag and get you all hooked up. So you will find our full jewelry collection here on Broadway at the flagship shop, but then there is a select mix at the First National store just right up the street. But if you ever see anything in any of these videos or on the website and you want to see it over there, just let us know and we can get it to you.